All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Alpharad stream. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a minute. I can't lie. I don't think I've streamed in 3 weeks, which is probably the longest since I started streaming regularly that I've ever gone without streaming. And I'll be honest, it felt bad. Like, I kept getting in this mode when I was like, I should stream. It's been a while. And then I just didn't. And that's just what happened. That's been my life. But there is a story, okay? There is a whole story for this. Do not worry. I would like to start things off with I had a lot of friends in town recently, and some of them streamed from my computer. So you might have noticed that I tweeted out that I was live before I was actually live, right? Well, the reason was because I accidentally went live on Izzy's stream because her stream key was just logged in. So, oops. Look, you know how many times I check to see if my stream key is in? 0. Why would I? This is my setup. It's on her for leaving her stream key in here. This is not my fault. Jacob Alpharad here. Izzy used my streaming computer last time and left her stream key logged in. So I'm gonna go now. Bye. Yep, and that's how that stream ended. So that was probably the shortest stream I've ever done. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, I was staring, like, my Twitch dashboard kept saying, like, we're not connecting to your stream. And then I was like, why? I thought it was an internet issue. And then someone in my chat said, hey, did he forget to press the live button? And I'm like, the fuck? I see that it's live, it's connecting. And then I thought, oh my god, is it on Izzy's stream? And then it was. Sure enough, it was. Because of course it was. Because of course. Oh, so that was not my best moment, to say the least. No, I've had better moments for sure. So hi everyone, how's it been? Would you guys like to know about what's been going on in the past 3 weeks? Because I have not streamed at all. If only somebody made an entire PowerPoint presentation for something like this. Would that be extra enough? Okay, let's start. Complete with a musical playlist fit for the mood. So, let's take it from the top. What do you mean by drama? We'll get there. We'll get there, okay? I got the Google Slides for this. So, not the theme everyone uses. I thought it'd be funnier. How's music? Balance, because somebody streamed on my setup and fucked up all my audio settings. Is the balance good? Are you feeling good? Yeah? Nice. Nice. So, here we go. Let's talk about it. Where have I been the past 3 weeks? I have been absent from twitch.tv/Alpharad. So let's just go back to the beginning. This absence started on February 20th. Oh, my webcam is blocking the dates. I'm going to move over here. So obviously you guys know about this pageant. I was advertising it pretty hard, and for several complications, it got canceled. It sucks. It costs money to cancel it, but it would have cost a hell of a lot more money to do it. So, it sucks. It's not something I really want to get super into, because if I can be honest, I put like 9 months of work into this pageant. It just didn't pan out. Unfortunate. But it is... Oh, wait, I need sad music here. There we go. No, I need hopeful music, because what was nice about this was that I still had tons of friends coming into town to support the pageant. So now it turned into like oh, I just get to spend a week with my friends. That's awesome. I had Captain Kidd, I had Yaki, I had Izzy, I had Sarah coming into town. So I was going to hang out with my 4 friends, and that was it. So I was like, let's make an event about it. But you have to realize, I have a team, I have employees, I have people who work for me. So here's me canceling the event. Yeah, so obviously, we canceled the event. If you guys got interrupted by ads, long story short, this was the thing I put 9 months of work into. It got canceled for reasons I'm not going to get into, and I canceled it live. But as stated, I had a team. Here are my these people lead my production. Shout out to Deanna, shout out to Caleb. If you've ever seen any live video, live stream, they're like the masterminds behind it. I tell them I have this idea, and then they bring it to life. So, with the pageant now being canceled, they don't have any work to do. So, you know, immediately after we cancel the event, we get in on a call the next morning, and they're like, what the fuck do we do right now? Like, what is our job right now? And, like, they don't know. They don't know what to do. So I went to my note titled Awesome Video Ideas to try to see if I could think of anything last minute to put together. And I have a lot of friends in LA. I have 4 friends flying into the event, or what was going to be the event. So I went into my note of just awesome video ideas, and I said, what if I host an award show? Because I always thought it'd be fun, like real like Scuff Dundee style award show. And I thought with me having the maximum amount of friends in the area, I would do it. So my friend Discord server is called Gaming Gang. And so I posted a Google form for Gaming Gang to fill out. And I said, hey, March 5th, I'm going to host an award show. Don't even have a venue for it. Keep in mind, this is a 2-week production cycle. We don't even know what this event looks like. We don't even have the details booked. We are just going to put something together and just hope that it works out. So I posted a Google form. We had categories like most likely to argue on Twitter, sloppiest drunk, biggest slut, stupid motherfucker, Fortnite, most gay, most straight, best Among Us player, best pet, best gamer, and more. We had 32 categories. And what it looked like was just our Discord server turned into straight campaigning. There was new music. There was a new nomination round. So it was like, without anything, you just nominated who you wanted for each category. And that's what it looked like. It was just straight campaigning. Everybody had a category or two that they wanted, and they delivered. Oh, wait, oops. For some of the most straight categories, people revealed this many channel points for Amaranth. And that was the campaign for most straight. And I will conceal their identity. And I won't say anything beyond that. Yeah. Anyways, Yaki campaigned for stupid motherfucker by showcasing this is her burning mac and cheese. What the fuck? How do you burn mac and cheese that bad? That shit is molten. So, pretty strong campaign for stupid motherfucker, I gotta say. And then we had Sarah, who was campaigning for Thirst Trap. And then we had people sliding in to see how hard she was campaigning. Like Pokemon Challenges, asking, what's your Insta? Oh. Yeah. Good image right here. And then, I don't know, but everybody wanted Thirst Trapper. People just started posting their tits in the server. I don't even know what the fuck happened. And then, everyone got nominated for multiple categories. It was fucking unreal. I don't know what's happened. It was a crazy week, okay? It was an insane few weeks. So, then, I took all of the votes that people cast for the nominations, and then did final round, the actual voting. Each category was narrowed down to 4 people, and this is when the actual voting got insanely competitive. All right. I thought I was making an incredible event that was bringing people together, but it revealed the most insane shit about everyone. First off, this is how the forum looked. Every category was narrowed down to 4 people. So, you thought it would be easy, but no, people were campaigning like ravenous. Some people even had very aggressive campaigns. Anyone could have done it. But, like, I think Choopy was drawing free art for everybody who voted her for best artist. I think those were some of the most aggressive campaigns. We had oh my god. Yeah. Most people just try to, like, focus in on one category. Adriana was nominated in, like, 8, and she wanted all of them. She went for the sweep. So, Adriana had probably the most aggressive campaign and was messaging other people in the Discord trying to form alliances. Keep in mind, we have a biggest drama queen category, and she was definitely campaigning for that. She started so much shit. She brought out so much blackmail on several people. Straight malicious, nefarious behavior over here. Yeah, good for her. Good for her, we say. Yeah. Okay. And then the nominations came to a sudden and abrupt halt. And keep in mind, I am not even telling you guys the full story. Because if I can be honest, I would have... people would be mad if I told these full stories. Like, people dropped dark and revealing information to win these awards. First off, Aaron Itmar, I see him talking about it in chat. He was up for the Fortnite award against Rickles. And so they did a first to 10 1v1 in Fortnite, and Aaron cleared 10-0. Like, dude, it's fucking insane. Aaron cleared, dude. We all watched it. I have it recorded. I have the footage. Yeah, and Cade says he revealed what he had to, and look, I'm not gonna reveal anything beyond that. Cade dropped some devilish information for his campaigns. So, I got all the awards in on February 27th, and yes, there are real physical trophies that I purchased for this. Keep in mind, we put this entire event together in 2 weeks. In 2 fucking weeks. Like, you see where this event started. And you might say, like, what did you do during those 5 days of the campaign? Bro, have you ever actively used Discord? Like, I'll go on Discord, pop into my friend server throughout the day, but my eyes are glued to the goddamn screen for 5 days straight. Like, you do not understand how much lore drops were just pushed in that channel. I learned so much about my friends, and it was an addiction. It was a certifiable addiction, and I cannot show it. I have never been, like, I was logging like 10 hours used on Discord per day because the campaign was that juicy. It was that juicy. And then people started coming out. You know, keep in mind, we have like roughly, I don't know, 12 people in the server there are 63 people total in the Gaming Inc. server. There are 12 of them who already live in LA. So when we had like some other people flying in, you might be like, oh, we have 16 people flying in for the pageant. But here's the thing. Because of FOMO, we had so many of our friends fly in last minute to attend this makeshift award show. Any guesses? Any guesses? Out of our 63 people in the server, how many do you think flew in last minute? Any guesses? Any guesses? Fucking 41! We had 2/3 of our Discord server fly in last minute, and this whole award show really started to get some insane legs. It was insane, fucking crazy. And keep in mind, there's probably like 15, I would say there's probably 30 inactive people in that server. Like, it's, you know how Discord servers are, like, a lot of people are in it, but only a few of them are like active. Like, So, yeah, we hosted this last-minute award show for all of our friends, and people responded. Within 2 weeks, we had all of these people flying in from not only the country, but the world. 100% of our international Discord users in that server flew in. I mean, it's only 3. We have 1 from Canada, 1 from the UK, and 1 from Mexico. But they all came through, which is insane. And then we just hung out. Because on February 25th, that's when Yaki, Izzy, Dylan, and Brayden, Captain Kidd, came in. So we had 4 people fly in on this day. And then we had more people fly in on the 1st. And after we got everybody, we said, let's do something fun. Let's go to Little Tokyo. And that is exactly what we did. I have some pictures. I want to say that I got Henri's Timely album on vinyl, which is probably like a top 3 album of all time for me. I love that shit. No, Timely is phenomenal. So yeah, we went to Little Tokyo. We found Izzy with a photo that said Creative Grooming because I think that's just funny. And then later that night, we went to Cheesecake Factory. Wait. And the Cheesecake Factory was bad. Dude, okay. So I'm a cheesecake defender, right? Like, I like the Cheesecake Factory. First off, look at Dylan and how unhappy he is. They fucked up chicken parm, bro. I don't even think a Cheesecake Factory is that bad, but this day was insane. So first off, we sat down. We had a group of 12. We called ahead. We got our table sat down. And I said, hey, I'd like a drink. Here's my ID. And she was like, oh, your ID's expired. And I was like, oh, okay. I get it. She's like, sorry. It's just, you know how things are. Company policy. Out here, because I have an out-of-state ID. So she was like trying to like big dick me about like, in California, people look at these things. And I was like, bitch, I live in California. I just grew up in Oklahoma. And she was being rude to me. And I was like, fucking why? Why is she being rude to me? And then, so I wanted to say, I made this tweet, right? I asked for an appetizer. I asked for mozzarella sticks. And then I asked for a chicken sandwich. First off, she didn't even give me the appetizer. And then she didn't even give me my food. And she came over to reassure me. She was like, hey, I didn't forget about your food. It's coming out soon. I was like, okay, well, what about my appetizer? And she goes, yeah, I did forget about that. And I was like, oh, okay. So then she gave it after everyone ate their fucking food. And then she gave me the wrong goddamn food. And then I had to get it back the 3rd time. 3rd time's the charm. I got my food. And it was fine. It was fine, but the experience has been soiled. And then she comes over to fill my water cup up with water. And she just pours it on my fucking lap. Like, what the fuck kind of service is that? And then she just goes, oh, sorry. And like, there's still like a fucking mess on my table. There's still a mess on my table, and I had to clean it up with everyone's, like, single napkins. And anyways, I was surprised at how many hate stories people had because of the Cheesecake Factory. Like, look at this. This is 674 replies of angry Cheesecake Factory stories. Shit was awesome. Oh, anyways. Then, this is where things got real crazy. We had everyone flying in now because all these people who have been here already planned to be here. But since the award show was on the 5th, everybody decided to fly in between like the 2nd to 4th just to make things fit inside their already cramped schedule. So, first off, we went to go get dinner, right? Fyrus, a lot of people didn't even know Fyrus was coming. He was trying to surprise so many people. So, we were driving to dinner. We didn't even know Fyrus was in the States yet. And then we drove by this random fucking In-N-Out in Los Angeles, and Captain Kidd goes, that guy looks like Fyrus. And then we all look thinking, haha, whatever. And we're like, holy fuck, that guy does look like Fyrus. He was trying to surprise everyone. And we're like, it's a random fucking In-N-Out. Like we should not be able to find him. And we park our car and get closer, and we're like, enhance. And we're like, wait, that's just fucking Fyrus. And I like jump on the window and jump scare him. I knew he was coming. He told me, but no one else did. We just found, you know how hard it is to run into someone in Los fucking Angeles? That shit's impossible. It was just fire. Yeah, shiny odds. Yeah, so then, this In-N-Out was like next door to this KBBQ place we were going to. So that's how we got so lucky. And then we went and had KBBQ. I want to share these pictures just because I think they're kind of funny. Sarah's not going to love this moment, but I just think it's hilarious. So not only do we have this picture, but we have the most bisexual stare of all time because Miss Thirst Trapper she just has him out, man. Anyways, let's talk about March 3rd. This was kind of the calm before the storm. We planned on going to Super Nintendo World on... I'm going to play Good Egg Galaxy later. Whatever. I'm just going to keep playing it. Yeah, so Sarah and I went to go get our mani-pedi that we always planned on. I tried to take a picture of what we were doing, but I realized that is just me taking pictures of her feet, so she blocked it, and you know what? That's fair. Yaki got a picture of me in the most bisexual sit of all time, with pseudo-viral. A lot of people found out I was bi because of that image, which is pretty funny. And then the picture down below is a California pizza kitchen because me and all the other girly pops went shopping for dresses. I already had a suit I picked out that I wanted to wear for the award show. And I bought new shoes instead because I already had a suit. Everyone else was paying like $500 for dresses. I decided to buy a pair of Versace shoes, and holy shit, they look nice, and you'll see them later. And this picture of Jome on the far right is because we were watching MILF Manor, and that is his genuine reaction to it. So, anyways, I'm going to keep playing Good Egg Galaxy. Now let's talk about Mario Day. Can I use... What Mario song do you guys want to hear? Mario Smash Remix, because my playlist is going a little out of order. You want to hear 1-1? Jump Up Superstar? I don't think Jump Up Superstars... Comet Observatory? Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, this shit sounds like Mozart. Alright. Here we go. Let's talk about it. Super Nintendo World. Holy fuck, it felt like walking into a blissful wonder. The crowds were terrifying. It was like, imagine if COVID had a wet dream. It looked like that. So it was pretty scary to just be walking around. Because I've never been that cramped next to other people since I was at a concert in 2019. It was insane. But here are just some pictures. You know, I got to live my dream of, like, getting to meet Princess Peach. We did the Mario Kart ride first things first. And below here's a picture of Joe meeting Koopa. So, I'll move. Yeah, see, all very important stuff going on. We got some good pictures. It was a really fun experience. Until we decided to try to eat. Let me ask you guys a question. If you book a reservation for 1:30, what do you think that means? Question for the audience. What does it mean when you book a reservation for 1:30? Do you think that means you get to eat at 1:30? Does that mean get there at 1:30? Nope. No. You book a reservation for 1:30 to wait in fucking line. And you might say, oh, well, good thing that you waited in line with all the other people who had reservations. Good thing there was a person at the front instructing everyone that the line was for reservation only. No, there fucking wasn't. Oh, well, at least there was someone who was checking to make sure everyone had a reservation. Fucking nope. So there's this long line we reserved to, and they kept you had to have a reservation wait in line, but there was like no coordination, no restriction. So there were people in front of us who were like, oh, I don't have a reservation. We'll see how far I can get. And then you have fucking Karens cutting us, be like, oh, I have a reservation. I'm cutting to the front of the line. And it's like, bitch, we all have reservations. Like, it's a lawless wasteland over here. The reservation meant nothing. The place is so fucking busy. We have a group of like 24 at this point. So it's like we were going insane. Like, things were going bad. These are people... Dylan is playing old school RuneScape. Other people were playing a fucking... Among Us. Most of us have not eaten all day, keep in mind. So we are starving. Jaden said, and I quote, "I am 1 calorie burn away from passing out." And then there was this lady who gave everyone a piece of mint chocolate, and that was like the energy needed to tough through the line. So fast forward through the story a little bit. We waited, and we waited, and we waited, and we waited, and we waited. And then we got to the front. Guesses? Guesses. Our reservation was for 1:30. We got in line at 1:10. When do you think we sat down? 3:30? Bingo. Fucking correct. A little more than 2 hours later. Oh. Yeah, so imagine not eating until 3:30 in the day. Because, once you know that food is imminent, that's when you start getting hungry. And that was us at like 12. And we're like, we'll just tough it out till 1:30. And then we had to tough it out till 3:30. And then we had to buy this food, which, okay, the presentation is nice. Don't get me wrong, but this is the most expensive, shitty food of all fucking time. The presentation is good, but imagine if you ate a stale piece of cardboard in a cafeteria burger. That was what that burger was. It was the most dry patty I have ever had. And also, shit is expensive. Like, I understand fair food is expensive. Carnival, like, I think if I didn't have to wait 3 hours for it, it would have tasted better. It was so fucking bad. The fries were unsalted. The salad just was damp and it sank in of itself. The spaghetti and meatballs, which I have highlighted right here, was decent, I will say. But they put mushrooms in fucking everything, and I get that it's Mario, but you can't remove it. They said I asked the cashier, because I'm not I don't want mushroom in my spaghetti. Sorry, that's just me. And they said you can only remove it if you have a fatal allergy. Fucking what? What? They used the word fatal. So I just lied and said I had a fatal allergy, and then they let me remove the mushrooms from my burger. And then they pulled a prank on me and put them on anyways. So, whoops. So I got the burger and the spaghetti, and then I shared garlic knots with someone. I'm shocked that the garlic knots were not called Wario garlic knots, but I think that's because they only focus on the heroes for this, right? They have all the wristbands for the Mario, Luigi, Toad. I don't have a picture of them, but I purchased all of them because they're amiibo, and I collect every amiibo, so it costs $200, and it's so fucking stupid. But that's not the point right now. We're looking at this food. So, after we went on this whole saga, our whole friend group was closer together. I'll be honest, we're all closer. And I would say 70% of us felt defeated. We paid for an all-day pass, but like at 4 p.m., we're going home. I think Dylan, Brayden, Altrive's girlfriend, and I think Mini Kitty, I think a couple others stayed behind, but most people just went home because they were defeated. Cade stayed? Okay, unfortunate. I'm surprised anyone could walk after this food. But you can get these mushroom cups. These are cups, and there's like a little bendy straw in them. And I purchased one for $20 with the sole intention on getting shit-faced with it later because I thought that sounded funny. But yeah, no, this was really expensive. And then we left. I like these pictures a lot because this is Joe doing this on an escalator, and then his elbow hit one of the things in the middle. So this is a before and after image of exactly that. And I think it's pretty funny. Yeah, poor Joe. All right. So March 4th, right? I mentioned that the award show is the next day. So let's talk about being a person who's putting an event together last minute, and I've been doing fuck all for the past few days. I had to write a 9-page script, And then I made cue cards that could get me through the entire show. Because no fucking way I can memorize an entire 9-page script. So this is a group of 37 cue cards. Each joke that I had prepared is like 2 lines, right? Like every joke I would make is like here's 2 words to sum up the joke. And hey, motherfucker, I hope you remember it. I remembered nearly every joke, but I definitely removed some order. Oh my god. It was hard. It was fucking hard. I wrote the script throughout the week. I rehearsed it in front of Jaden once, and then everybody showed up. So then I was like, I did not have enough time to practice, so I made cue cards. I did everything I possibly could. A lot of this is written in nonsense language only I would understand, because I'm the only one who needs to understand it. But, yeah, you know what? Ignoring that, tomorrow was the show. Hey, it's time. It's time for the show. And also, this suit I bought in February of 2020, and I finally got to wear it. It's from Zara. It's super nice, pinstripe, pretty affordable, but it's happy. So that's a picture I took of everybody here. And you know what the crazy part is? Boom! Professional photographer. We hired one for the event last fucking minute because everyone was going to be here. Everyone was going to look so damn good. So, yeah, we hired a professional photographer. And, look, this event came together so fucking nice. The venue that we bought for this was perfect. And then here's the awards show. We have some people accepting sloppiest drunk. Some people might have voted for biggest slut. We have Dylan accepting an award. Oh, we have ads? We have ads? Okay, I'll wait for the ad to be over. Yeah, even look at little bro here, right? He's wearing his Triforce Hyrule shirt, which I think is pretty funny and very fitting for little bro. Yeah, I know you're stuck in ads. I'm going to wait for you guys. I'm going to wait. No, he's not wearing cargo shorts. He's wearing actual pants. Yeah. Are we going to KFC ad? Oh, don't worry. We'll get in there soon. So also, I look fucking damn good in this suit, I'll be honest. Anyone in chat want to vouch? My ass looked unreal in these pants. Because, like, look, I had to fight for my goddamn life to even fit in these pants, I'll be real. It's just the waist was tight, but everything else was really form-fitting. But no, this shit was great. This shit was great. This suit is definitely getting pulled out a lot more often. Someone said Jaden looks good? She's not in this picture. Jaden is right here off camera. I don't know. But, you know, she had a great dress. Are they talking about Sarah? Are they talking about Izzy? Either way, you're wrong. These are just both 2 Asian women. Anyways. So, here are the awards, right? We have some people collecting sloppiest drunks, and I obviously don't want to, like, share all the results because I don't want to spoil the video for you. So we're just gonna move on. Because afterwards, we threw an insane fucking party, and I wore the sluttiest fit I had, and I think Keely was the one who put body glitter on me. Fraser won best pet. This will be a video. Here's a picture of me and Izzy. That's all the pictures I really had from that night. I drank a shit ton, and it should have been lit. It should have been a super fucking kick-ass time for me, and it was for a while. But we started early, and 2, I got folded by Alexa Pro. That's the first time I've ever drank while being on Alexa Pro, and that shit had me drowsy. I was pulling up, taking naps in random places, and I didn't know why. Everyone was asking me why I'm so sleepy. But, yeah, it was just because I got folded by Alexa Pro. So, oh, this was the music I wanted to play for the party. I would love to tell any story about what happened at the party, but it's not that, like, oh, I got so drunk, I don't remember. I just don't remember anything happening. It was, okay, I have one story. This was a party at my house, so you would think that I know everybody. It was more than just our Discord server. We had a lot of friends of friends come, and usually I know everybody. We then had one guy, I was laying on the floor, and some guy was like, hey, Jacob, you want help? And I just look up, and this story was told to me, and I just go, who are you? And he just looked at me and goes, Chris. No, Chris, comma, friend of. No, Chris from work. Chris from this is what I do. It just goes, Chris. And I just go, who is that? And he just says, and just walked off. And I vividly remember that one. It was just Chris. So, Chris, I don't know who you were or wherever you are, but shout out to Chris, everyone. Shout out to Chris. He was not a person I have ever seen in my life, and I'm sure it was a friend of friend. But shout out to Chris. Shout out to Chris. And then on March 5th, I slept. I was fucking exhausted. On the night before even Mario, I was like, I am too goddamn tired for this. I am too goddamn tired for this. So, I just rested. I think before Mario, I was like lying in bed physically fatigued. My social battery is drained. And I'm like, 2 more days. 2 more days, I can do it. So, and then what sucked is we have people flying in the night of the 4th, the morning of the 4th, and they're saying they have all this fresh energy, and they're like, let's go, Little Tokyo. I'm like, motherfucker, we done that already. I'm running on fumes. It's like my social battery, I kept charging it up to 10% going out, and then having to recharge and going up to 10%, and that was it. So I was fucking dying, man. So on the 5th, we still had most people. Oh, no, this should say the 6th, actually, because, like, oh, no, this date is wrong. That should be the 5th. This should be the 6th. This is the 6th. So, some people left here, but most people were still in town. So, they were like, oh, we're going to go to Little Tokyo, and then we're going to go to round 1. And I said, okay, I'll meet you at round 1, which is what I said because I was lying, and I did not go. So then, when it came to the next day, I was still in the sheets. On this day, we thought maybe we had a COVID. Well, we did have a COVID exposure during this week, so we all got very scared. Luckily, all of us have been testing negative still, which is great. But then, on the next day, still in the sheets. Yep. I was exhausted. So if, like, 2 weeks I was spent doing shit with my friends, and then I spent like a whole rest of the week just in bed. I was fucking drained. I would maybe go get dinner with friends at night, and by that I mean I don't think I did that, but I would have been open to it, but I didn't. People were at my house still, so like I would go downstairs, I'd hang out with them at night, and that was all I really had energy for. So then it felt weird because like I had all these good nights with people because since the group was getting smaller and smaller and smaller because everyone was flying back home, I was getting to have like these really good, not like one-on-one conversations with people, but I was getting to have like really good group conversations with maybe like 6 people, and it was nice. I cherished this night the most, and it felt like we were all getting drafted for the war because all my friends kept leaving and we had all these close experiences, and now suddenly they're dropping down one by one by one by one. And we had 6 people left, or maybe 7, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, social link moment. Yeah, camera exposure moment too. They were dropping like flies, and we were just sitting here, like 7, let's say 7 of us. And I was like, oh, what time do you leave tomorrow? And they're like, I gotta be out by 7. I'm going to Virginia. And we're like, I'm going to Florida. You know, like we're all leaving for the war. So, no, Chris was not still here. Chris was not one of them. Yeah, Aaron Itmar moment for sure. And what about Lil Bro? He left near immediately. But so then it was down to me, Sarah Moon, and Hayden Fyrus. We were the last 3 still in the house. Jaden wasn't even here. She was in Canada visiting family and getting her sleeve finished. So it was literally just the 3 of us. And you might think on the 9th, did the 3 of us do nothing? No. I fought for my goddamn life Have you tried the Double Down from KFC? Hayden Fires was going back to the land of the Brits, the UK, and he said, I want to try something super American before I leave. And somebody pitched the Double Down. I had no idea what this was. So I said, sure, I like fried chicken. What the fuck is this abomination? This shit tastes like carnival food you shit out for the next week. Dude, this tastes so good on the first bite. The first bite is heaven. And then you take 3 more and you feel awful. And you get halfway done and just think, I can finish it. I can do it. And then you do it. And holy shit, the rest of my day was spent in physical pain. Sarah left in the morning. Hayden left at night. And then it was me all alone in the sheets again, but now with a tummy ache because of the KFC Double Down. Oh. Dude, it was bad. It was bad. So, let's talk about what I've been doing in the past couple days. Today's the 13th, so we have a couple days to catch up on. On the 11th, I was like, shit, dude. I haven't done any work, but my editors have been. So I went through, how the editing process works. They send me the project files. I'm an editor, so I polish it up, make it give that Alpharad feel. I did some notes on some other videos. So I did that for this video, went up yesterday. And then I uploaded it on the 12th and also did the finishing touches on this video for the coach lock, which I'm sure all of you, the live chat, knows, because if you watch the stream, you can see videos early, blah, blah, blah. So that's what I worked on. And that's about it. Now you're caught up. And now we're on today. Oh, and also, during this week at night, I read JoJo's Part 7. And this shit is phenomenal. Oh my god. Okay, I don't want to get copyrighted, but I just want to talk about this. JoJo's Part 7 is fucking peak, dude. I read Part 5 and 6 before they were animated. And now that Part 6 is done, I was like, you know what? I'm going to give in. I'm going to read Part 7. I think Part 7 might be my favorite manga under One Piece. Part 7 was phenomenal. I have a lot to say about Part 7, but this is not a Part 7 review. So, before I close this, I have one thing to say. I know that I haven't streamed in nearly a month, but what that means is that a lot of your Twitch Primes have probably renewed. And if you like the story and would like to see more stories in the future, or would just like to support the stream in general, feel free to drop a Prime. I know a lot of you guys have in the previous months, right? But now, it's been so long since I've streamed, so I know you have room for it. And you're not watching anybody else for the past few days. Like, you've probably just been sat in the corner, twiddling your thumbs, thinking, what do I do with this Prime? Because Alpharad hasn't subbed. Well, lucky for you, I'm back, and I'm gonna be as consistent as ever. So be sure to drop your Twitch Prime at twitch.tv/Alpharad. Right here, right now. You probably got one and you don't even know. If you click the subscribe button in the bottom right corner of your screen, you can at least check to see if you have one. And then you get to steal money, $5 to be exact, from Amazon's pocket and put it in mine. Because I get to take money without begging you for money. We're taking money from Amazon. It's you and me against the big corporation. You know? So, otherwise, it's just collecting dust and not serving any purpose. So thank you for supporting the stream. Thank you for gifting me your Twitch Prime, or at least checking. Even if you don't want to gift it, just let's check to see if you have one, you know? Thank you, everyone. It works every time. But I think that was an hour leading in to 1 bit. And that is where I've been. I'm sorry. It will not happen again. And I'm like pretty sure about that. Oh. So how do we feel about the PowerPoint? I committed. Until next year. Yeah, I think we are going to do the award show next year. But that video will be coming out. I'm going to play a random song from the playlist. I'll do good at Galaxy. I didn't get a choice to play the Danganronpa music. I'll play it now. The award show, though, the footage has been handed off. I'm sure this video will be uploaded by the end of the month. So stay tuned for it. Cade says turn it off. Okay, you know what? I'll listen to Cade. He didn't want Danganronpa music. He doesn't have to have it. So that is where I've been. Also, Sarah's boobs. You are correct, Sarah. What do we want to do now? I knew this would only take like an hour or so. So I don't know if you guys remember, but we never actually finished the Emerald Rogue route or the game from last time. So I thought like it would be a good idea to like finish that, right? What did I'm gonna ask the gaming gang, did you guys like it? Oh, Panic, thank you for the tier 2 subs. Also, we farmed so many Prime subs in like that last section. So thank you so much for everyone who actually gave into the subs. It means a lot. And if you guys, I will beg for subs a little bit more because I'm setting up stream. So please, everybody, don't leave. Okay. Let me change the title. Explain why I haven't streamed. Playing Emerald Rogue Prime Discord. Oh yeah, and also if you guys want to join the Discord, you'll get notified of streams and pictures of Frasier. And also, if you're Prime sub, you don't get ads, which is pretty cool. Thank you for the gifted subs, by the way. I haven't really thanked those because I was just begging for Primes. But I appreciate it. Wow, what a section. Yeah, the Discord could use more Frasier. I'll post more Frasier in the future. How about that? Okay, but that is it for my story time.